Southwest first possession of the ball. Goes out to Newton at the three-point line. Puts it up. Just goes off the rim and out. Nice first attempt down the court by Southwest, but just can't get that open bucket to fall.
Well, there's that example. He was shot ready, just not quite ready to finish.
Comes back the other way. Let's see what AI can do on the other side. Ball comes down low. Patterson kicks it outside. Shot clock down to 5. Quick pass, can't get picked off. Here comes the other way. Brought up down the court. Brent puts it up. Gets that one to fall. So we got a tie game early.
Good start on the inside there. You love it when Pinoy Bent gets out in the energy side of things. Hand on loose balls, leads to easy baskets.
That was a good read by him just at the top of the circle there. Managed to just pick it off and an easy bucket down the other end. Pick up down the far side. Patterson once again. He hands the ball off.
Southwest in a straight man-to-man.
Another shot clock winding down once again. Quick shot, has to go off, but can't fall. Southwest will pick it up, bring it down the other way. Here
nice
comes Kobe Elvis.
By Henrik Strom.
Nice work by Elvis, kicks it out. Run down the baseline, puts the ball up. He gets fouled.
Well, that's going strong against the 7-footer. That's Alec McGregor. Alec is a standout from Chatham McGregor High School, as a matter of fact, where he was the runner-up in the all-athletic category last year in a voting that was taking place across the Kent region. You see there at 6'2", he took on the 7-footer, was actually going for the dunk there. That's taking that hard stuff. No candy, taking the hard stuff to the hole.
It's always great to see a player do that, not afraid to get in the dirty areas and really start to drive the hoop. And gets rewarded for it. Gets 2 shots at the line.
And Kyle, as we mentioned in our pregame, Alec is part of the triumphant of leaders in both Kobe, Cole, and Alec are the 3 leaders of this team. They don't use the word captain. They want a leadership group that speaks and organizes both the team and then communicates with the coaching staff. And they have done a tremendous job of that. It's actually led to this playoff run.
It's always a nice, interesting way for a team to do that. You don't name captains, you have people who just step up. And that way you have your full leadership and no one thinks they're higher than anybody else on the team. Comes down the other way, nice easy basket put up.
Too easy of a look there.
And right back down the other way.
And that's what you're going to get from Henrik Strom. He's a St. Clair Beach graduate. He played at St. Anne's High School. As a matter of fact, Larry Loback and Bobby Loback are here from St. Anne's High School. They'll be glad to see that. But Henrik is actually from Thunder Bay.
It was a nice power play down low to really put that home. Once again, Southwest on defense, really forcing AI to really take full advantage of that shot clock and not really giving him any open looks. Elvis comes back down the other way, kicks it out to the baseline.
2 attacks by Kobe have led to pass-offs. He's being unselfish tonight. There's a give and go from Kobe.
Slides move down low. Newton can't quite get the shot off. AI will bring it back down the court.
Yeah, McGregor got caught jumping. Poor position to pass the balls when you get in the air.
Open shot for 3, can't fall once again. Really struggling to find that sweet spot is AI so far from the three-point line. Ball goes up, another easy basket from Southwest again. That's good ball movement down low.
Henrik has come to play. That's 2 flushes for him. Nice pass off on the inside. Excellent work there by Bent.
That comes down the other way. Held on to by Abu Dhabi. Now Patterson. He'll throw it down low just to the top of the key. Shot goes up, 3 seconds on the shot clock. Can't get that to fall either.
Little stop by Frulin. He's a Calgary native. He's looking more to shoot from 3-point range. That mid-range is a killer for him.
Newton back out to Elvis. Elvis addressing the situation.
They're in what they call a 4 offense, which is they have 4 out, 1 in. Henrik being the 1 in. And they go to him on this.
Nice big moves it down low. Gets stopped there.
Easy block for Nam. Henrik didn't use his body to shield off Nam from the block.
Rebound picked up. Nice steal by Elvis. Opening the ball back down court. Takes up, gets the open shot, and puts it down.
Well, we're almost 4 minutes into the game, and Kobe gets his first shot. That means he's here to look to assist and get his teammates involved. Nice look for him right there.
We said earlier, his assist numbers are fantastic as well, and his ability to do everything. He's a nice, full, all-around player for this team.
Good defense by Newton.
Ball gets brought down low once again. Can't quite get the shot to fall. Elvis will pick it up, carry it down court.
Control break. Well, he's really being unselfish tonight. That's a normal good look for him.
Ball gets tipped out and Southwest in ball. It's an interesting play though. You have a bit of an open shot at the point, but you decide to go down low with it again. Sometimes you got to know when to take that shot though.
Yeah, and you know, I think if the game situation was different at a 10-4 score early in the game, I think Coach has gotten into his leaders there and said, look, let's get others involved. You're going to get yours. We know he's going to get his. I really like the way he's playing, both at the pace and decision-making he's doing right now.
Absolutely, and Elvis puts it up again. Just bounced off the backside of the rims. And we'll go back out. The AI Black's ball.
First sub into the game for Southwest is Koch Anuk, and his hands weren't ready. Agok, sorry, and his hands weren't ready for that offensive rebound. He'll have post responsibility here. See him stepping out over the three-point line, kind of exciting.
Harrison hands the ball off, shot from the three-point line once again. Still can't go. We'll see a foul on the play.
It should be, it's going to stay, but it looked like AI Black had gone over the back on that play, but instead they called it the other way. Got a veteran crew out there. Our third team on the floor is Mike Zelenik. He's the crew chief. He is the one underneath right now as the shot goes up by AI Black. Mike Haggerty and Scott Ryder are the other two officials in this game.
Shot clock winding down once again. AI, solid defense being done by Southwest. Really trying to, AI Black has not been able to get any kind of open shot as of yet.
Both the man-up defense, as we saw earlier by Newton and McGregor, and then the switching defense, as you saw now into the game, is number 21 for the Southwest boys. That's Ruben. And Ruben is actually known for his scoring. He put up a 40-plus game earlier this year, but tremendous switch-off defense, but a poor turnover by Southwest and a return turnover.
And the other also player coming into the game now is Matt Bardul as well. He joins the court as he gets that turnover back.
Matt Bardul,
nice rebound down low.
Product of St. Anne's High School in St. Clair Beach, as you see McGregor make good on the layup rather than the three.
Solid effort down court by Southwest, making all these efforts down on their side count. 4 straight trips down in the offensive zone and 4 straight baskets for them.
Well, that's one of those stick defenses that Coach Kevin Barn wants. You can't leave the big that open. No help from the big. Stick with your big, make them make the layups.
That was a nice little move down low. Can't get the layup to fall. AI Black comes back down the other way. They'll try the lane, gets tripped up.
Ruben's going to be called for his first personal little trip there, and Coach Barnes is going to go to the bench. He's going to bring in his energy guys here. This is a bit of the youth movement that he's got going, so they're going to answer the youth with the youth here. So we've got number 5, Hiltz. He's going to be coming into the game, along with what I think is the most exciting player, especially for the future for them. That's number 11. That's Tay Donald. And also back into the game, number 10 for Southwest is going to be Bent. These are energy guys.
Ball goes down low. Quick shot goes up. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Does manage to fall.
I'll tell you right now, if the big man can extend his range to 17 feet like that, that's pretty impressive. Oh, look at, there's Tay with a great athleticism. That's the St. Thomas prodigy right there, just up the road, a little bit outside of our Rogers broadcast area. Tay's from St. Joe's High School in St. Thomas.
Always like seeing that little bit of flash on that, play. Nice steal by Southwest.
Extra dribble cost him. Had a man ahead of you. Got to give the puck up.
Right back down the other way.
Yeah, big mistake there. We had the turnover, Southwest did, but didn't headman the ball.
That will set up for Southwest. Kicks that ball to the side to Donald.
Really? That was soft. This is the OSBA. This isn't the soft league. That was, I think, a bit of a moving screen he called on Donald. We don't have the benefit of replay here just yet, but I think our Rogers area audience will agree that's a little bit of a soft call there.
Just a little bit, but Southwest has to get that out of their mind and just keep playing. Can't let any of the referees' calls get in their heads.
These teams have faced off twice before. In the first contest, it was an easy win. I believe it was in the McMaster tournament for Southwest. And the second contest was their first league play up in Orangeville at the Athletic Institute. And that game was much closer. And as this game is shaping up here, just 2 minutes or a little over 2 minutes left in the first quarter, still close at 14-10.
was the last game between these two teams actually was a little bit of a gap between the two teams, unfortunately. Southwest picked up the 91-63 win in that contest.
And ironically, it was only a 6-point game at halftime. So that's what the coach at AI Black says. Got to get them to focus for the full 40 minutes.
That's always a tough thing with young players, but that's the benefit Southwest has right now. Nice pass outside of Newton. Newton for three, puts it up and makes it count.
Well, they're going to light that up in the nation's capital as Newton has recently committed to Ottawa GGs as his next level team to play for in the OUA.
And when you can shoot threes like that, it's always going to be a nice benefit for him when he heads up to Ottawa.
And you know what, with Cole, it's more than just the threes. In their small lineup, Cole will actually go 4-5 for Coach Kevin Barnes, and it shows his diversity. And at times, he's able to switch off and guard the opposite team's point guard. So his athleticism really shines, his versatility to guard multiple positions. That's going to help him at the next level.
Absolutely. You can't doubt any ability to play multiple positions is such a big benefit for any player. Quick shot off the second free throw, both missed. Southwest picked the ball, Brian right back down, can't get the fall.
Donald with the hezzy dribble, $1 million move and a $5 finish.
Brought back down court.
AI taking a long time to get into their offensive set. 10 on the shot clock now.
Well, still trying to make a move. Nice steal by Bent as he'll drive down the lane again.
3 knockaways by Bent tonight. Might have got hit there. Well, they call it soft on the inside, tough on the outside. Good defense by Cole, just better offense.
Quick play, that's a hard-fought basket.
Still a 4-point game here, Kyle. Donald looks. He's got to take the big man. See how they cleared out here? They got the mismatch, and that's where he should. See, now that is a rookie mistake. That's a situation where you've got small on big, must take him off the dribble and take it to the rim on him. Did not take advantage of that.
Use your athleticism and your speed, trying to make your move get around him.
Well, what you can see is we can get that shot at any time. Why settle for that with a 6'11" guy guarding you? Take him off the dribble, put him on skates, go by him, finish at the rim. But they did get the ball back here.
Elvis into Donald, or into Ben. Back to Elvis again. Elvis fumbles, tries to get it outside.
They're going to call travel. I think he was pushed off his mark, but that's okay. I'd rather that call than a foul called. But there's an example of what Kobe does there. He realizes he had the mismatch. He deep penetrated, didn't find an open man, and couldn't finish. But a good move by him to take his man off the dribble.
Robertson brings it down low. Angiopoulos throws up for three. Still can't get it to drop. Angiopoulos.
Southwest is in their small lineup. Cole is playing a 5. You see he's guarding the 6'11" Nam.
Puts the ball up and gets that to drop.
I tell you, I'm impressed what I see out of AI Black Nam. There's a good reason why South Dakota State is looking at him. And again, every 6'11" guy gets looked at.
Newton did a good job guarding him, but you have that kind of height advantage. It makes it really tough to get anything up on him.
And with that mid-range jumper, he doesn't even have to worry about any shot block or deflection. He can shoot and see over all of the defense.
Down to Elvis, right back. Try a quick move, hits it down low to Newton. Newton puts the ball up. Can't get the ball, and AI Black will pick it up.
Chance for the visitors to tie at the end of the quarter here.
Shot clock is off.
Thus far, the pace has been better for AI Black than it has been for Southwest.
Southwest started out strong, but AI Black really turned it on in the second half of the quarter. Back the other way from half court, puts it up. Can't get the fall.
Well, one of the few statistics they don't keep is deflections, and Bent has already gotten 3 deflections. 2 have led to steals. He had to shoot that because of shot clock, but I really like his hands in the defensive line.
Absolutely, he's done a fantastic job. We'll get to see more of him. You're watching Southwest Academy Basketball here on Rogers TV. first quarter, but AI Black really turned it on in the second half as we only have a 2-point game.
Well, remember the 3 points of interest that Coach Barnes had for Southwest. The number 2 was pace. They have not been playing at the pace I think they want to play at. Watch for Kobe Ellis to come out here and really make a difference. I think he's going to just generate some energy, get them playing a little bit faster. When they play Nam, who's back in here, and currently their leading scorer, he's got 8, that's the team that they've got to run. So they've got to, let's see if they can change the pace here, his second key to victory tonight.
Absolutely, as we've seen, Elvis is the big game breaker for Southwest as he guards his man right now. And back out. AI Black.
Straight up screen game. No switch. Nice defense by Southwest again.
Quick shot from the point. Managed to get it go. That's a tough three-pointer to make.
Well, Hassan has been their leading scorer when he comes up with clutch shots like that. Their first lead of the game at 18-17 now. Nice three.
Ellis takes the ball, just can't get to its intended target, but will be recovered. Brought back down by McGregor. Thrown down low, will be deflected, and be AI Black's ball.
So there's an issue of pace, and then there's playing out of control. The last 2 drives, both Kobe and Bent had a little bit of element of being a little out of control. I'd rather see the jump stop, draw the defense and dish. They're jumping into the air and trying to find the open man. It's too hard to do. Let's just settle down.
Nice easy play here. Ball gets brought down low. Nice easy put it down there by Dominic Anters.
Yeah, Dominic is the excitable one. He too is only in grade 9, a 2023 graduate baby. But he is the future, as we call him, the young prodigy.
Shot from distance, can't get to fall, but AI Black picks it back up once again.
Nam got his hands on it. Boy, he's looking. Nam has the green. Actually, Nam has the advanced arrow. He is all go today on the offensive end.
Anytime he touches the ball, free reign to put it up, and it's completely understandable why he's been a force to start this game.
Well, his game as he plays on this team, he is looking to get to the next level. They have 2 development teams at AI Athletes Institute, headed by the tipping organization up there, and they're tremendous for bringing players along and giving them the play at a level a little higher than the high school level. OSBA action.
Turnover, picked up by AI Black. They'll come down. Nice two-handed dunk there.
Yeah, Hakeem has got the last 4 points, or sorry, check that, 5 points for them, giving them another lead. Look for Kobe to get going right here. Elvis is in the house.
Smart read by AI Black on that play. You saw Elvis was looking out to the top of the circle, but he managed to throw the blind pass. Just gets tipped and thrown out of bounds. Southwest will get a chance. We'll get the ball right back. Kicked back down, held by Ben. Now down to McGregor. McGregor puts it up. Can't get the fall. Gets his own rebound. Drives down low. Puts it up again. Still can't get it to fall.
Right read by Alec. Just wasn't able to finish.
Another shot for 3. That's the first open shot really for AI Black all game.
Well, we called his number earlier, and that's Fowlin, and he's from Calgary. His last game, he only took 8 shots. They were all 3-pointers.
Another shot goes up. Still can't get it to fall.
Bent is busy on the boards. Hendrik Strum is being caught at the foul line. That's no man's land. No good to us there. Either get back or get on the boards. Cannot be half pregnant.
Fowlin holding the ball again.
It's a matchup for AI Black. This is their advantage.
Down to Nam far. Another shot for 3. Goes up. And does fall for 3.
Wow.
Got a little bit of a lucky bounce off that one.
Getting a touch in the neighbor's house. I don't know. That's supposed to be the touch that the home team has.
There holds on. Back to Elvis. Ellis moves the ball, drive down low, puts it up.
It's gotta be so. Well, you know what? I'm gonna call Nam straight up. Straight up, held his ground. Thin man standing strong.
Yeah, Black setting up once again.
This is a must defend end. You're looking to stop a team to go on 3 scoring runs in a row. They've gotten 2. They've got to stop them here. One and done.
Another one goes up. Elvis, nice rebound. And
now you got to score at the other end.
Again, now down to Ben. Ben drives down low. He'll put it up. Still can't get it to go.
You might want to check that rim. I think there's a cell tape or cellophane across the top of it. Nothing's dropping for the home team right now.
Back down their way. Another good work down there. Drives the hard foul. And we'll head to the line for two.
I don't know who they're going to go with. Yep, they went with 33. So Coach Barnes is working the refs right now, just making sure that his point is getting across. Why wasn't that a call at the other end? He's kind of bartering for his main man, Kobe Elvis. Didn't get that call at the other end, but the difference here was Henrik Strum left his feet and reached over, got less than vertical, whereas Nam stayed vertical at this end. Good call, solid work by the referees.
And goes 1 for 2 from the line as the lead extending once again, now 9.
By far the biggest lead for either team. Visitors up by 9. We're in a dogfight, OSBA.
Been a fantastic second quarter so far. Nice shot for 3. Once again, Cole Newton.
Cole Newton, and sometimes it's not the threes you make, it's when you make them. That was a big need. We needed that 3.
Absolutely, close that gap once again, back down to 6. And Southwest can start stringing together a couple good runs down the court. Should be able to close up this gap and try to tie it up again.
Kobe picks up his first foul, but I got no problem with that foul as he's looking to create something defensively before they cross half. High and early pressure.
Down low, puts the ball up. Nice little finesse play, gets it to go, but still can't drop it. Southwest comes down, Elvis, open 3. Can't get the fall, rebound played by Bent. Bent will try to fight to put it up again. Will get called on the travel though.
Bent is, man, he's known as a D stopper as we've seen his deflections and steals, but he's tremendous on the offensive end as well. He's strong, sturdy and strong, but just took a little skip. Got to book a ticket if you're going to walk that far.
Way down low once again. Bobby.
They got a mismatch. Bordeaux is guarding Nam. Nam has got to take Bordeaux here. Should not give this ball up. Instead he does. Should have backed him right in. Just not strong enough to back him in.
Way down low, tries to get the shot off. Gets back down to Nam. Nam can't get the shot off as another good job by Southwest killing off that shot clock once again.
Let's tip our cap to number 15, Matt Bordeaux, the St. Anne's product and the product of Tecumseh, Ontario. He was guarding a much bigger 6'11" Nam and just didn't stop competing. He didn't have the size and sometimes didn't have position. His hands were active. He kept pushing and got the result.
Sometimes you just got to fight for your position. Back down low. Nice pass outside.
Maddie's got to shoot that.
Bent will bring it down and he'll make it count.
To me, sometimes your defense can dictate your offense. Matty was feeling on the defensive end. I'd like to see him shoot that. That's his favorite spot, corner 3. But they still got the deuce. He made a good decision to pass as well.
28-24 now.
So we got a 5-point run here by the Southwest boys, the Academy boys.
Back down to Nam.
There's the hands
Bounces
by Kobe.
Right up. Drop back down low, Bent. Outside again. Drive down the lane, gets a little confusion with it. Still manages to get the ball back to Elvis. Elvis, nice dribble inside, puts the shot, makes it count.
It's a 7-point run, down to 2 now. It's a game of runs, and right now, AI Black is a little discombobulated. Oh, Donald almost came with another steal. Can't turn your back.
Nice aggression there by Donald. He just drives in, manages to get a hand on the ball, but just bounces off his own foot and out of play.
Well, we got to keep our eye on the young point guard, the young freshman, number 6, Aaron. That's just a mistake, him turning his head on the defense. Wow. Is that Hassan again? Hakeem?
Hakeem.
Boy, he's their leading scorer. He's taken over from Nam as the leading scorer. He's got 12.
Davis for 3. Answers himself.
Well, Kyle, I said it earlier. It's not how often what you make, it's when you make them. That was an answer 3. They made it 3. We've got an answer with a 3. And leave it to our leader to do that.
Absolutely. Beautiful shot. Gets the open read and makes it count.
Old school. Little giant hook shot there. I love that. A little old school.
Fantastic play. Donald tries to bring down low. He can't get it.
Yeah, but you know what? I gotta get on the young man here a little bit here. He went with a French pastry, and that's not going to pay dividends. You've got to put 2 hands on the ball in contact. You got to find a way to finish. He went with the single hand, was an easy knockaway, even though he drew contact. To me, that's a 3-point play in the making. We left food on the table here.
Donald's still going to have to make these 2 count. First shot goes up. Will fall, so even if they don't get that 3, they still might be able to come away with 2 here, which is still not a big loss.
Yep. Hey, the fact is he drew contact, so that's the plus. I'm just demanding. I wanted to make the 3-point play. We'll settle for 2.
Absolutely. Now we got a 2-point game.
And they've now gone to their small lineup. Nam should be able to get a little advantage here. Cole Newton will have to play Nam, so you got about a 6'3", 6'4" guy on their 6'11" center.
Back down low once again.
There's a little step through. Those numbers are hard to read. Red on black numbers are hard to read.
That was nice drive right down the middle. Gets it a go.
And this is what they're going to do. They're going to play fast here. Look for the final 3 minutes and 20 seconds to be at the Southwest pace.
It's been a great run for Southwest here. Down 9 less than 2 minutes ago.
11-2 run for them. Oh, Akeem's really good with the ball. 6'6", stretches the defense.
Gets the pick set for him. Can't get the fall. Another shot up from down low. Still can't
That's
go.
got to be a call. Yes, it is.
There will be a call. And
Tay Donald
boxing
it out. We're gonna call him a metric 6-footer. But that's just a great example. If you're watching at home in our Rogers viewing audience right now, that's an example of a small man doing his job, holding his ground, getting contact on a box out, and the defensive call.
Absolutely fantastic play, especially against the much taller Nam. Ball sent down Newton. He'll drive down low. Takes it right back out to Donald. Donald throws it down low to McGregor. McGregor puts it up. Or Bardul, sorry, and
finds Bardul on the cut, and the lefty makes it. Gets the lead back. They needed that. 2:30 left. Now they got to capitalize. Ooh, that was close to a shot clock violation. I'm not sure Haggerty was even counting there. That to me was 7.5 seconds. That was close.
Back to the top. Shot clock counting on once again. Picked up. Can't get it to go once again.
Patterson with a tough look at the rim there. Southwest was able to corral it. Not a bad foul by Fulin. I'm going to say if I remember right, the Calgarian anyway.
Yep.
But that stopped the potential fast break opportunity or the pace play by the Southwest boys.
Timeout is called here, so chance to regroup here. For AI Black, they probably want to regroup here, try to get their focus back, as this has been a big run for Southwest.
Yeah, and you know what, God, we said in the beginning, and having talked to the coaches, that they've got to realize that the compete level is not about competing in a game, not about competing in a quarter, it's every single possession. And if you were actually to take a little bit of a biorhythm of the team, they went up 9, and to me, collectively, we've got a great view from up here in the balcony at the RMC Academy here, and it looked like they literally relaxed. And as soon as you relax, you give a team like Southwest, who's gritty, who's tough, who's fighting for a playoff spot, a chance to come back. And that's that 13-2 run right now that they've been on. So yeah, check that 13-4 run that are able to take a 2-point lead.
Absolutely, and that's the case in almost every sport. You get a lead, you can't take your foot off the gas. You've got to keep going, put the pressure on that other team. If give them any room, they can come right back. And we're seeing right now, AI Black is doing that the hard way. And they're going to have to pick it up here. Try to finish out this quarter strong. Maybe try to get a lead coming into the halftime. And we'll see what they can do after this timeout.
I mean, let's face it, they are on the outside looking in. They've only got 2 wins on the year. And one of their wins actually just came on a 66-61 win against AI Red on Tuesday night. So they're trying to capitalize and get on a 2-game winning streak.
That's always one thing you need. You still have a slim chance of making it, and you need to get these wins when you can.
Both teams liberal, both coaches liberal with their substitutions. Too slow here. Got to play fast.
Picks it back up.
What is it?
Nice steal.
Too slow.
Right back the other way. Ball up. Just tip. Man, can't get it to go, but he'll just take it and use that height advantage.
Well, that's the other 7-footer they've got, and that's Madu is into the game. He's got those long arms. I think he's 7'1" with a 7'7" wingspan. Tremendously long arms. 2 of the South Sudanese boys that are on this team, him and Nam. He's actually huge. He's just a monster.
Especially, you see it especially against other high school kids who are still growing.
Yeah.
To have someone that tall, it can be.
He is the only graduate on this year's team, so a bit of a senior element in there. He's come up with 2 steals.
Great job both ends of the court. Brought back the other way.
Oh, look at that, 4-point run.
Nice shot and gets it to go. A great steal by Madu on the other end.
Gotta hit that one. That's got to be a make.
Newton can't get the ball. He got the open shot once again. Picked
Ruben
up.
On the inside.
Great work.
Nice rebound by Ruben. Also plays for the Compass Club team here in London, run by Jay Lawrence and the boys. Tremendous organization.
Lay down low once again. Wow. Another shot, nice.
Wow.
Great athleticism on that
shot. A little under.
Christian Robertson.
Robertson, my goodness. The diminutive one. Love it.
Elvis comes back down the other way and answers right away.
I don't want to be that broken record, Kyle, but remember we said it's not how you score, it's when you score. There's the answer, right there. Let's just call Elvis the answer from now on. He is the answer.
And Giotopoulos tries to put it down low, bounced off. Shot clock off, 10 seconds left here. Elvis will drop down one last rush for Southwest.
Don't give it up. I agree with that decision. He's the man. He's got to look for that shot, 8 or less seconds.
2-1 shot from half court. Can't get it to go. And fantastic end to that half there as Southwest comes right back in this game to tie it up.
Well, they came back to tie it up. They had a bit of a lead as well. But, you know, like a prize fight, like any basketball game, it's a game of runs. And you got to give the credit to the visitors. The Black have come in here and have settled down, took their own lead, and I thought they were going to crumple after they gave it up. They fought right back to get this time.
Absolutely fantastic game so far. As we get ready for halftime, Athletic Institute 39, Southwest Academy 39. Welcome back to Southwest Academy basketball here on Rogers TV. Before the game, I got a chance to talk to head coach of Southwest men's team, Kevin Barnes, about where Southwest team is standing and where they go looking into the playoffs. I am now joined by Kevin Barnes, head coach of Southwest Academy men's basketball team. So, Kevin, can you tell me, you guys are getting near the end of the season. What are your thoughts on your team's play throughout the season?
Yeah, we're getting better. We're progressing. Our group is really committed and bought into what we do here. Our daily training environment has allowed us to improve every day and work towards our goals. And we're where we're supposed to be right now, I think, and with an opportunity to continue to improve and make some noise.
You guys right now are on a bit of a hot streak right now, won 3 of your last 4 games. What's been key to that success recently?
Yeah, our team play. We're really committed to each other. Certainly our ability to score the basketball, led by Kobe Elvis, our point guard, and some veteran guys like Alec McGregor and Cole Newton. And then we have a really core group of local guys that are chipping in. And it's really a group effort. We have 6 players in double digits, 7th at 9 a game, and an 8th at 8 and a bit. So everyone's contributing.
Earlier in the season, we saw Elvis play. He's been such a key factor for you guys throughout the season. How important is he to your offense?
Yeah, he's very important to our offense. And it's not all on him. He's does an amazing job of distributing the basketball. He's got great feel. He really runs the team, and he's got a great supporting cast, and that makes the game easy for everyone. Our guys create space for him because they can knock down shots, and Kobe creates better shots for our team with his ability to get to the paint, score, and create for others.
As you guys are getting ready for the playoff push, you'll have that play-in game. What do you guys got to do differently this year as opposed to the last few years in that game?
Yeah, I mean, the last few years have been a work in progress, and our program's in its third year now, and we're building something here. It takes time. Our group this year and their commitment to each other and our program is the real difference, and the buy-in and working for each other is hopefully going to take us over the top. But it's the OSBA. There's no nights off, and everyone's very good, and we're just looking to focus on ourselves, reach our potential as a team.
You guys have any end goal? What are you guys looking to do at the end of the season here?
Yeah, we'd like to win the championship. We want to play on the last day. Obviously, it's a tough road to get there, but it's a one and done situation, and we believe in our group. I love our team, and anything can happen when you play together.
Nice, Kevin. And welcome back to Southwest Academy Basketball here on Rogers TV as we are continuing halftime. We are currently tied 39-39 between Athletic Institute Black and Southwest Academy. It's been a very different back and forth game for the first half, JK.
It is a different game from the standpoint that Coach wanted them to play at a much faster pace, and to me, I think it comes down to Kobe Elvis. He is the sort of the pulse. He's the lifeblood of this team. And what I liked that when he first came out was he was looking to distribute, involving his teammates. He averages 27 a game, And usually those are looks he'll take early and then involve people late. Today he looked to involve them early. They didn't exactly produce. Now he's going to have to get more involved. I think controlling the pace and speeding it up is the key for Southwest. I think more of the same has to come from AI Black. If they could go deep into the possession, not turn the ball over and get some quality looks. Remember, Nam hit 2 mid-range jumpers, which is exactly what they want, but he hit it with like 4 or 5 seconds left on the shot clock. So that's advantage Black if they can continue to play that way.
Really take advantage of their big men down low.
Absolutely.
They do have that height advantage for the most part in those tight areas.
The South Sudanese only grows them big. Tall weeds in the water.
Now, Southwest Academy has been here in London for 3 years now.
Yeah.
Can you tell me a bit about some of the camps that are
Well, what's really great is they're one of the founding teams in the Ontario Scholastic Basketball Association, and it's a relationship that they have with Ontario Basketball. And Ontario Basketball has a long-standing developmental program. It's been probably best shown by the results at the next level, where we've got a number of players that are playing at the NCAA, are playing at the professional level as well. And here in London, they're doing a March break camp, which they're going to do grades 3 till 6 from 9 in the morning till about 12:30. Then they bring in the grades 6/7s and 8s, and they bring those guys in the afternoons. That's all through the March break. They have training on Monday and Tuesday nights. The Tiny Mighty Mo's get to go early, and then they bring in the mid-grades, the junior high school guys, and those guys are also getting training by Kevin Barnes and his associate staffs.
It's fantastic. Like, London is known for a hockey city, but basketball continues to grow every year.
Well, when you think about it, you've got the London Ramblers, you've got the Gold Medal, you've got Compass Basketball. These are all great programs here in the city, and development is the key.
Absolutely, and you can see it right here as Southwest continues to try to pull out yet another win here and go for 4 of their last 5. And we start third quarter here. AI Black will start out with the ball. First possession go up, they can make it count as Southwest gets right back, and here comes Kobe Elvis. Elvis will be key to Southwest comeback and a victory in this game.
Elvis to Bent, nicely done. Both teams coming out with their starting lineups, Kyle, so still playing some serious ball here.
They brought down court once again. AI Black tried
Henrik Strom stayed vertical there, changed that shot. 2 misses by Black.
Elvis drives right down the lane and gets the points to go.
Well, what you don't have in the high school gym is the FIBA ring. There's a half-moon ring that is under the basket. You cannot take a charge in there. It's like the DMZ. It's demilitarized. You can get contact and not get the call.
It's always a little hard when we do play with the FIBA rules, but you can't have the perfect lines there, so the
Correct.
rest just have to know.
3 misses in a row. AI Black is out of sorts right now.
Not the way you want to start the second half. Nice pass, McGregor. Nice open shot. Just a little
short-armed it. I don't like the expression he has after. He's an assassin. He's a shooter. He's got to forget it and focus on the next.
Nice play down low. Drives right through. And Hakeem can't get that one to fall, but good work to get down there.
And his teammates are cold here in the second half.
Elvis puts it up again.
Wow.
He gets it to go. That's some great work by Elvis, especially with Nam right on top of him.
And that's 2 calls the ref has let that go, and I have no problem with it. You don't blame a guy for being big. He stayed vertical. It was just great offense by Elvis to finish with a little bit of a nudge.
Play down low. Nice work by Elvis. Almost forces yet another steal.
This is about pace. And Elias is doing it. Kobe's doing it. This is wonderful pace.
That's fantastic work by Elvis to even keep that ball in bounds. Bent drives down low. Still can't get to go. Bouncing ball. Another nice play by Elvis. Just gives it up. Brought back the other way. Gets the nice defense play by Elvis once again.
0 for 5 to start second half are the AI Black.
Another beauty shot for 3.
There's going to be a timeout coming here, I'm sure, by Coach. He needs this. As they've now come out with a 9-point run to start the third quarter. 2 halves start a game, and the most important, some say, is the start of the second half where you make your adjustments.
AI Black's trying to make it go. Another one, trying not to go 0 for 6 to start the quarter. Play ball down low. Quick steal once again by Southwest.
2 pokeaways by Kobe. Kick it.
He'll
he made it.
Down again. It
found a way through.
Continues to find it.
I thought for sure that was going to be a kick out to McGregor. Nice finish by Kobe.
As you said during halftime, he can open the game up, and he's been fantastic. And AI Black gets on the board in the quarter.
Well, Hakeem did find that there. Too strong. That's the one thing that McGregor came back to do. He is committed to Toronto School of Business, and he's going to be tremendous there this year. He could have went last year, but he came back to get stronger, and that was an example of strength.
Another play, AI Black makes it work again.
That's the last two, so maybe they've settled down here, but 11-point lead for the Forest City boys. Yeah, he's looking to score now. You can see a different Kobe. You can literally see it in his energy. He's getting to the rim. It's going to be his game. This is his quarter, and he's talking a little smack running back, too. He's got the young Aaron on him.
Nice steal down on the other end. Far side by Ben. He gets it to go.
One of two lefties on the team.
And there's a timeout.
Yeah, that's going to be Coach Fadout's first time out of the second half. He called it early, only 3 minutes, 45 seconds into the half.
Just absolutely fantastic job. You can guarantee Kevin Barnes, head coach of Southwest, can't be more thrilled with the way his team started the quarter.
You know, I'm going to give a little tip of the cap to Kevin. I watched a lot of their games last year. I had the benefit of my son being a part of the program last year here, and Kevin was and is excitable. I'm going to put this down to being a new father. Young Ben is in the audience here today, and he got hugs and kisses from Ben at halftime. And I don't think he talked to his team for more than about a minute. and last year he might have, and you know, with just calling it as it is, he might have overcoached the situation at 39 all. Instead, he knew, let his team settle, let the leaders take over in that dressing room, specifically Kobe, and then he probably just gave a couple little tweaks, and their third quarter has been phenomenal. Tip of the cap to Coach Kevin, and of course Ben. Look at here. Check this out. Check this out. This is one of the things he started to do last year. He's not even in the timeout huddle. If we can get, you got the great shot, Rogers. I love the video work for our crew right here. They were just talking about Kevin. Look at now he's going to go in. There's 11 seconds left. The leader spoke the whole time. He did not speak to that team. That's trust in your leadership group. Tremendous coaching right there.
Absolutely.
Plus he's looking good in his little suit over there. Oh, I like this. I like what I see here.
Fantastic start. Now 11 points separate these two teams. And as we said earlier, last time between these two teams, it was the second half that really blew it open for Southwest. And that's what Southwest pulling away from now. And that's got that AI Black has to get back to is they're a young team. They got to get focused again for the rest of this quarter.
And for Coach Barnes, don't fix what ain't broke. And he's sticking with his starters. They've really proved it. Oh, good hedge work by Strum. Stayed there, bodies up. That's just good offense. Big man shooting over a big man. Although I tell you, Strum at 6'7" looks small in the paint there as Nam goes right over him. He's all of that 6'11". The South Sudanese stretch man.
Ellis tries to get in.
It's going to be caught. Yeah, see, Hendricks got to hold his ground there. So they were in there 5 out, even though Hendricks in the game. He's got to set and hold. He set and move. Easy call for the referee.
Absolutely. So Southwest gets the ball. AI Black gets the ball right now. Inbound pass by Pangiotopoulos.
Home team needs a stop. Hakeem is the guy they got to look to right here. He and Nam play a little two-man. There it is. Oh, he didn't use it. He rejected the screen.
Hakeem backs up, takes the shot.
Yeah, I see how he rejected the screen and then settled for a jumper. He needs to attack the rim.
Back down the other way, McGregor.
There's one ball swing.
Over to Bent. Bent drives down low, tries to kick it right back out to Elvis, but managed to draw the foul.
Drew the foul, lost verticality. Looks like number 8, was it? Who was that? I can't even. Those red numbers, my failing eyes there, Kyle. The red numbers on black uniform. Was that Aaron again?
Aaron Abubabi.
It was Aaron, the young 2023 baby. And for our listening audience, what they do now in the prep system is they refer to your graduating year, the year that you've declared to graduate. So he's not born in 2023. He's coming out in 2023. One of the 2 players in this game that are doing that.
Back down the other way. Quick break by AI Black. Tries to get the fast break points. Can't get to fall. Back outside.
A jog back by Strum cost an offensive rebound for his team and a three-pointer. Got to sprint back, get position. Nam with the offensive rebound led to the three-pointer in the corner. Counter punch AI Black.
Newton, Bent, back to McGregor. McGregor moves down low, over to Bent. Bent will back it up.
Lots of time here. Need a ball reversal. No, see.
Nice steal by AI Black, and they'll just come down. Oh, a little too much.
But Cole needs to reverse that ball. He went back to strong side.
That big one-handed dunk there.
Time for substitution. The starters are looking a little ragged here for Southwest.
See Ty Donald waiting on the sidelines
Ty
coming in.
Maybe coach went a little too deep 6 minutes in. I know Strum is gassing for air. I know that Newton's looking a little gassed over there as well. Ben, he never runs out of he never runs out of gas. He's looking away from his coach right now. Even Kobe Elvis was bent over and holding his shorts. A sure sign that you're sucking oxygen.
Great play inbound. Back to Bardul. Over to Elvis. Elvis tries to get down low. Will get called.
Little bump. Not bad D, just slow feet. Not bad D. He was chest to chest, but his feet didn't get him in front of the offensive player here. I gotta tell you, it's tough to keep those guys in front of you. So many good athletes at this level.
Absolutely. We've seen
so
some
many
fantastic plays. And you can see the athleticism out of some of these guys.
And athletes that have gone on to play at the next level. You've got Dart that's playing at Arizona State University. You've got Brisdakis who's playing at Michigan and doing tremendous. He's been Big Ten rookie of the month twice already. You've got Bassett over at Syracuse. Look at the pros. Thon Maker's just gone to the Pistons. He came right out of this league along with Murray and the Innes brothers as well.
Just goes to show the quality of players that come out of here. It's absolutely fantastic. Nice shot put up by Elvis. He can't get the ball once again.
And I know I'm tipping the cap to the NCAA and the pros, but it's also the Southwest people that have gone on to play at the next level as well. You've got guys like Dak Brooks, who's at UPEI. You've got Brent Sloan, who's playing at Guelph. You got Josh Masella and Brandon Bernard, who's at McMaster. Henderson and Kennedy are at Windsor. And Vince Carriere is over at Laurier. They're in first place right now in the OUA.
A fantastic year out there, absolutely. Another shot put up once again. Brent can't quite get that one to fall as AI Black will come back the other way. Still trying to close the gap. Only 6 points separating the two teams now.
The biggest lead was 12. Cut it back to 6. Now here's the screen game. I went with the double screen across the top. Nice look, but Hakeem looks a little slow coming off of those.
Anderson throws it down low. Nice shot. Nice. Good work down low.
What a textbook seal. Nam was the first screener on the double top. He dropped to low post, and they fed him. Feed the hog, baby. Feed the hog. It's the only time the game slows down when it goes to the post.
Another shot put up. Elvis just continues to be on fire. Every time he gets the ball, he just looks dynamite out there.
I'm pretty sure that's 3 deuces and a 3. So he's got his 9 points already here in this quarter alone. Almost a point a minute at this rate. That's where he gets his 27 average from.
Another shot for 3 once again. Goes up. Can't get the fall. Tries to keep it inbound. Nice work by Southwest to keep that ball.
Yeah, Nam battling, and Bardol was boxing out right there. Matty Bardol, known for his shooting, but boxing out as well. Doing his job. Block shot.
Fantastic work down low against the block.
Yeah.
Quick break the other way. Robertson trying to put it up. Gets the ball up, but we'll head to the line for 2.
Yeah, but take a look at it right here as an example of youth. Tay Donald attacks the big. Mistake, right? You had inside presence. You want to draw him, do a back foot pivot, create the opportunity for somebody else to score. Ill-advised shot. But worse, he did not sprint back. He spent the time trying to negotiate for a referee's call that he should not have gotten in the first place. It was his man that drew the foul at this end. You've got to sprint back and own the next play. Forget about the last.
Absolutely. So it's one thing always a lot of athletes make is you try to argue with the ref for your call afterwards, but the play's already moved on. You're not going to get that call.
And you know, back in the day, in the old days, I was one that would try to negotiate as well. But what my coach told me was never negotiate during the game. Yeah. Dead balls are fine. In between quarters are fine. Sure, you want to have a communication with the referee. I got no problem with that. Exactly. But you can't do it in game. That cost his team. Now it's a 3-point game.
Exactly. Southwest going to have to come back. Bardul over to Elvis. Southwest going to try to move, get some points back up on the board again. Elvis puts it up. Doesn't get it to go, but we'll head to the line.
Yeah, it is a completely different Elvis in the house here to start this second half. And it's probably more of the Kobe we've grown to see and the league has grown to respect because he is the league's leading scorer. And people forget he's the league's leading scorer, but he's also 3rd in assists. So it's not like he's doing shot volume to get there. He's still involving his teammates and setting them up nicely. When you set the table at 5.4 a game, in many leagues that's enough to lead a league. He's 3rd in the league at 5.4.
Absolutely. You saw that just in the first half alone. He was barely taking any shots, just finding his teammates all over the court to try to get them points.
Tired legs there.
Crowland Throws up.
There it is. That's 8 seconds.
Good hard defense
Yep.
by Southwest to really pressure him and make AI Black make that mistake.
They giving it to him? Is it a violation? No, they're not giving him the violation. The reset. So I thought he was actually calling the 8-second violation as Zelenik, the referee, was getting them to reset the shot clock.
That's right back in.
Ledoux back in the game. 7-1 mid-range.
Makes
Oh
it
my
now.
goodness.
It's so hard to guard someone who has that range.
I think these footers practice against each other, these little mid-range jumpers. That's scary. That's a scary jump shot from a 7-1 guy.
Great work by Elvis to try to get down. But another fantastic work by Ledoux just to stand his ground again.
Well, Kyle, we said
Foul
it.
gets called, but
Yep.
it could have been a lot worse.
We said it in the second quarter when the Black was making their move, and they were counterpunching, like the prize fight, and they've done it here again. So these mid-quarter counterpunches, this speaks very well for although a young team, not great in the win-loss column, but they're doing some of the right things. Now let's see how both teams could finish. Only 12 minutes left in the contest.
Once again, 4-point lead once again now. But
Yep.
AI Black has had a fantastic last two, 3.
And 11 points in this quarter alone for Kobe. There's the double team. That should be enough. Yep, they're going to give it to him. It looked to me like it went off Newton's leg, but none of the officials saw it. Not that I could see it from here with my failing eyes, but they'll take it. Southwest, a chance to capitalize.
That's good work on the double team. Really force the issue. Get the ball right back in your hands.
Oh, that's tremendous.
Elvis down low. Nice play.
Look at that.
Nice finesse
That's just
on
a
that
score.
shot.
That's just a score. 13 points. Just too good of offense. Ledoux didn't know what to do inside there. 7-1. Kobe said, too bad for you. I'm going over you, under you, around you, but I'm scoring.
When a guy of that caliber just wants to score, he can do anything about it.
Such a competitor. Compete. That's why Weber State's looking at him. They've made an official offer. He hasn't accepted yet.
Nice shot
Wow.
for 3. Giopopoulos, nice shot.
The Greek freak knocking it down. That was like deep three.
Always love that when you can see that kind of range from a player. It's really impressive.
No
Southwest.
answer for Newton. Get on the ground, Matty. Matty with the he switched over to his right hand. He saw the shot blocker coming. He switched from his left to his right.
That's fantastic play by Newton. No, he misses the 3
Yeah.
and gets his own rebound back.
And that's that compete. Every single play, compete. Lack of compete on AI Black there and boxing out the shooter. 10 on the shot clock.
Back down low. Nice tip play once again.
Nice. Henrik staying active in there. The Strumster.
Elvis just
Oh, my
drives down
goodness.
low again.
Oh,
Puts
my
it up
goodness.
once again. Just that nice little
15
finesse
point
finger roll.
quarter.
To go.
Boy, you wonder how he gets them. He gets them in bunches. 15 points in under 10 minutes. Oh, look at that. Henrik,
Another great
tremendous
play.
play.
Here comes Elvis once again. Tries to make a move. Still gets the ball right back. Down low again.
Oh, shot block. Hakeem on the shot block. Newton a little lazy on the follow-up.
Harrison passes over.
Yeah, that's going to be
Hard work
body.
there.
Nice try, Matty, but that's inside that ring for sure. That's a body play. Just a little bit of a touch foul, but it's enough to garner the call here
First chance
against Bardot.
First chance for our possible 3-point play of the game.
The traditional way. Oh yeah, let them fight. It's all right. They're big boys. Let them fight. Nice job, referees. I like that.
And go down, quick play, gets back up. Long range for 3. Can't get the ball.
Just a little more arc he'd have it.
So that's the end of our third quarter now. Southwest took the lead early. AI came right back, but then Southwest takes the lead as we head to our fourth. Southwest 68, AI Black 61. Southwest Academy basketball here on Rogers TV, getting set for our fourth quarter of action as Southwest continues to lead this game 68-61. My name is Kyle Ghazi, joined by James J.K. Kennedy as we get set here, and Southwest trying to continue and try to close out this game.
That's huge. Ruben got bounced out of there. Only substitution for Southwest to start the fourth quarter is Ruben. Look to see him get on track tonight. Kobe Ellis missing his first three-pointer of the fourth quarter. Oh, you got to go inside now. Nam was right there wanting it.
Nice work by Southwest. Great hands by Hassan Abi to really get that ball.
That's a travel. Wow, he got away with that one. That's just against my religion, though. You got a 7-footer with his back to the basket on a much smaller man, and you don't give him the ball. Just not good decision-making. Makes up for it there, though, right to the rim.
Great job there as Southwest, as AI Black gets their first points. Another play at the other end by McGregor. Can't get the ball to go, but we'll have the line for two.
Yeah, that's that athleticism we talked about from Alec. Athleticism and strength. I would like to see him just hold on to that a bit longer. But he had some long arms to get around there as Nam came across to help defend.
First shot by McGregor.
Yeah, McGregor shooting at an 83% clip from the free throw line. Has always been a tremendous shooter from his time with the Chatham Wildcats as a novice player right on through to his time with the Riverside Falcons, and along with Compass, he played in the CYBL.
His first trip there makes them both count. 7-point game now. AI Black slowing the pace down a little bit. Hakeem getting held up way outside. Takes the ball over, Pangiotopoulos throws up for three, he can't get the fall. Gets the rebound right back, tries to kick it down low, put it up again. Still can't go. Another put up. And Nam gets that one to fall.
Yeah, I just think in another couple years, that's going to be a monster flush. His legs are a little weary, but still does the job to finish.
Big pass kicked outside McGregor for three. Can't get the open three to fall.
Both teams have not been tremendous from three tonight. That's a little too easy, and a soft miss, $2 finish. Give it up, there it is.
McGregor kicks it over. Nice pass, still can't get the fall, but McGregor fights to get the ball right back.
Power and finesse. Newton went with the finesse, and it required power. You can finesse when you've got a bigger player on you. You've got to find a way to get a shot up and around him. When you have a smaller player, you've got to go straight up and over. Newton double clutched, and it cost him, rolled off the far side.
Now play once again. This is a big opportunity for AI Black. A nice run. Got points on their last time down the court. Been getting it out again.
We're not quite at the pressure minutes of the game, but 5 points, 8 minutes left.
Kicked outside for
three. There. Bent is at least in double figures in rebounds. He's got about 4 of them on the offensive end.
Elvis just drives down the lane, can't get it to fall. Nice work down low again.
Henrik has an awkward shot. He shoots it off the shoulder, but it's effective for him. That one didn't drop. Whoa, a little jelly on it. Is that Henrik again? Sorry, Hakeem. Yep. Hakeem. Hassan Hakeem, right to the rim. Their most effective offensive output has come through him today. As we knew on the scout, both him and Aaron share the point guard responsibility. It's been Hakeem and Nam. Both of them are well into double figures here today.
Hakeem's done a good job distributing the ball when he gets it out, and then Nam has just been a force down low in the paint. And really impressive what he's been able to do.
Oh yeah, there's a reason why he's got people like Tulane University looking at him and wanted to think about him at the next level. He's a 2020 baby. I'd look for him to come back and get stronger to play at the next level.
An awkward play there.
Yeah, Donald went to the ground. We often say first to the ground wins. In that case, he got called for the trip infraction. Still playing the D.
Southwest really hard D right now on its full court press. Comes back out, picked up once again by Southwest. Did a real good job picking up those defensive boards.
Coach Patrick Faduti is just outraged that his guy is not getting a call. Bit of a turnover fest here.
Yep, absolutely.
The Euro is going to the reach in there. Is it on Ellis? Sorry, Kobe. Yeah.
Yep.
Kobe has been effective in the third quarter, reaching in on a couple of those and getting all ball. Got a little bit of the sinewy material there, knocking it away from the Greek Freak. First appearance in the game here.
Emmanuel Odera.
Odera, gotta like this kid. Haven't seen much of him. Nope. Coach recognizes him with 3 letters, NRG. Say it fast.
NRG?
He's the energy guy.
We'll see what he can bring to Southwest's game now that
I'm
he's in.
curious about this substitution. It's a 3-point game. You haven't gone to him yet this game, and going to rely on him for some energy. Strum will maintain the post. He'll guard Nam. They're battling already in there. Pink shoes against black shoes.
Those two have been battling all game, though.
Yeah, it's a nice battle. Henrik doesn't go the full 40 minutes. He goes in spurts. Look for him to probably go out the next whistle. Oh, he was open inside. Nam left him. Completely left him. So they're going there 4 out, 1 in.
Nice play, nice pick.
And again, give credit. Weak transition defense there. Strum came up for the high screen, and Nam didn't show. He stayed behind. Too easy of a look for a high scorer like Elvis. But Henrik is definitely laboring right now.
Nice shot for 3 once again.
Didn't even rebound. Nam gets it because Henrik is just, his tank is low. Needs a little refueling here.
Team has the ball again. 6 seconds left. Drives right down low. Puts it up. Nice work to get the shot up, but can't get it to go. Off Southwest ball.
That's interesting. Young Tay Donald thought that was off of Southwest, so he was diving for it, but the ball caught the line before he got to it, so it went off of black. A little 1-2-2 half-court trap. I like this.
It works.
Coach Faduti. Little coaching acting him. Oh, nicely done. They've not shown that little 1-2-2 trap. And of all people, for Elvis to get caught on that, he stopped in what we call no man's land. He stopped and lost his dribble before half, and with an 8-second clock, that puts pressure on. You can't go one dribble over because then you're going to get trapped with the timeline. You need to penetrate through or pass over. He did neither of those two, and it cost him.
Fantastic work, absolutely. Just you can really force the effort there, and as you said, no man's land. It's not a place you really want to be without the dribble, and didn't really have enough time to get a pass off.
Well, Coach Barnes had to go to his bench to give some rest, but now I think he's got to come back with his starters. Charge. No, it was inside the ring.
Yeah, well,
a bit of body. That's been a consistent call.
Pangiotopoulos not too happy with the call. Thought he was going to get charged.
Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think we've had an offensive charge call yet.
No, we have not.
So it's been consistent. You must get your body in strong position. They've been calling the block throughout the game, so I like the consistency by the 13 out there. Stripes will very rarely play a role in the game if they're consistent. It's when they're inconsistent and the players can't then judge where to make their decisions. They influence the game negatively. So this crew has been tremendous throughout. Have played little to no effect on the game, letting the kids play.
Absolutely. You just want the refs to be there, just do their jobs. If you influence the game, then things get a little out of whack. Another shot for 3. Pangiotopoulos can get that one to go.
Boy, the fourth quarter has been all black.
2-point game now. Back down low. Odera. Nice work as he gets his first points.
And he wants one too. He's calling for it. Fresh off the bench, drives left. Wow. Maintains their lead.
Bringing that energy.
NRG. Nice attack. I always like your first shot to be at the rim.
Another shot picked up once again by A. Black. Down low.
Swinging the cutters across from the top.
Nice play,
So
quick block.
look.
Right back out.
So they're running a little PCR, little pass, cut, and replace. Dead ball out of bounds. They're bringing the shooter around. Here comes the Greek Freak.
Nice drive down low, puts the ball up. Another pickup.
Yeah, Donald is getting no love from the referees tonight.
Absolutely
St.
not.
Thomas prodigy. The young lad's like, what did I do wrong? Well, he had box-out position, but then he slid in. So the offensive rebounder didn't quit. A lot of times they feel contact and quit. he felt contact and rolled. Donald slid under him when he jumped. So good call.
See Barnes on the Southwest bench trying to figure out why is he getting the calls and all of that. Trying to understand what his player's doing wrong.
He's been quiet and controlled. I'm again tribute young Benny Barnes, who's in the gym tonight, watching his dad with a set of earphones on.
Another 2 points picked up once again by AI Black is 76.
There's the pass. So that's how you break it. Go up and over top.
Nice
oh, he's got
Elvis
that.
once again.
I love the left dribble. Use the body and finish with your power hand. He spins that so soft off the glass. The backboard is your friend. There's another example of it. Drive left, turn your body, finish right. Beautiful little Mike in action with the hands. And that's an old school reflection on George Mikan.
Play down low once again. Elvis sets up. Abdera. Back over to Donald. Kicks out to Newton. Back to Donald again. Another shot.
Shooter.
Nice. Beauty shot from
Shooter.
the point.
One of the top 3-point percentage shooters in the OSBA.
Another drive down low. Open shot for 2.
Wow. And that happened in the first half as well.
He's getting those lucky bounces.
He's getting the home court roll in the visitors' gym.
Ellis tries to come down and answer quickly, but just can't get that one to fall. That's a rare miss for him.
Yeah, I think that's his first miss at the rim. He's had a few others. Oh, look out. That one he wasn't missing on. He missed one earlier in the third quarter, but he went for thunder and brought it home right here in the RCA Dome.
That's fantastic work there.
Shoot it, why not?
Up for
He
three.
hit his last.
A little too underpowered, gets his own rebound, puts it up again, still can't get it to drop.
So a chance now for the visitors to take the lead. It would be their first lead of the second half. Oh, brick.
Nice rebound there by O'Dara. Drop back, cross court again. Here comes Donald. O'Dara again for 3, and makes it count. Beautiful shot.
I'm going to tell you right now, that's a little outside of his brief. O'Dara is usually not counted on for the three-pointer, but that helps big time. Yeah, that's going to be Ruben.
When you get that kind of open read, though, you kind of have to take it.
Yeah.
We're getting down to crunch time now. Just over 3 minutes left here in the game. 84-80, and it's been a really good surge by AI Black to come back in this game.
Probably a good, and it's called a timeout for a reason. This one is well timed. Although if we look inside with our crew, we got Coach Patrick inside, underneath, and he's picking up a little extra coaching there with his young lads. So I like to see that, telling Nam how he wants him to seal up on offense. Nice to see that. But I was reflecting more on Coach Barnes calling a timeout at this point. Just before the timeout, he substitute Bent and McGregor back into the game. So he's going to go with his core. He's going to go with his starters at this point to finish this game with the final 3 minutes. So he's probably letting them know right now, this is in your hands. Kobe's going to control. Let's see him dictate the pace.
Absolutely. If we can see what Kobe was doing earlier in that third quarter and the start of the fourth, Southwest has a real good chance of shutting this game down.
Well, truly, it's not so much what he does, it's the fact that AI Black has no answer for him. If they shade and give help, he's going to find the open man. If they don't shade early enough, he's going to find a way to the rim. At this point, he's been unstoppable. The only one stopping Kobe is Kobe.
How do you stop him on defense, though?
Well, this is where it's the rotation. I would like to see Nam protect the rim, but the problem is if he moves away from his man, it's going to be a dump off. That's where the third man in has to rotate defense and help out. So if he has the trust, if he leaves his man, someone's going to pick him up. Right now, there's just not that happening. That second rotation is not happening defensively.
More communication possibly needed down low?
Well, it is. Yeah, exactly right. And that's maybe what they're going to do in the timeout here as well.
Absolutely. And first shot goes up, and it counts. 3-point game now.
Udiri and
One
Nam.
score.
And Newton. Look at them boxing it. And, of course, Nam comes up with it. Too easy. Newton didn't jump.
And it goes.
Yeah, and there's your tie game, boss.
Beautiful job by AI Black. Nice rebound by Nam. Just kicks it right back out for the 3. McGregor tries to bring it down. Takes it out. Donald, now Newton. Tries to get over to Elvis. Stolen quickly. Here comes Robertson back down the other way. Quick play by Robertson. Puts the shot up. Another shot. And then finally drops there as first lead of the second half for AI Black.
2:30 on the clock.
Elvis.
With a good solid possession here. They're playing 5 out. Small lineup, straight 5 out. Nam cannot guard McGregor out there, and that's what you want to see. So Coach Barnes with the chest move, he moves to a 5-out offense.
It's good work by McGregor, really driving the lane there. Managed to draw the foul and gets ball.
Recognize the mismatch. Nobody's in a disqualification situation here. Nam picking up his second, I believe.
Elvis moves down low.
That's got to be N1.
Just couldn't get that one to fall. We'll go to the line for two. Once again, that's a shot that Elvis needs to make.
Tristan Robertson's doing his best to defend. You asked, how do you stop Kobe? And there's an example of it. He chested up on him, he bumped him, and it was good no call by the referee, but it was the third bump. And it's, at some point they're gonna call it. So Tristan, if he backed off a little bit, I don't know if that was a shot that Kobe could have made because he was in front of him.
Yeah, absolutely. Now at least they have to make him work for those extra points.
Final starter coming into the game. So Coach Barnes back to his starters. Coach Patrick Paduti has got a mixture of his group in here right now. Full court pressure by Barnes and the Southwest Academy boys.
Hard work by AI Black trying to move it back down court once again.
Big possession for both defense and offense here.
Smart play. Back down low.
Tremendously smart play. Hakeem, the point guard, finds the big man. Under 2 minutes to play.
That's a key basket there for AI Black. Gets it down to Madute, down low, and he just makes it count.
Now they're going a possession-by-possession substitution. Strum was in there for defense. He now goes to the bench, and Donald comes in. This gives them the smaller offense. Look to run 5-out, where they spread the floor. They'll run a little PCR action. Pass, cut, and replace. And on the pass and cut, they're going to look for the kick. Catch and kick.
Down low. Elvis will carry it down low.
So now they're set. There's your 5-out. Dribble at. There's a little handoff action. And now we're into shot clock.
Elvis tries it out. Nice dish right out to the side. Puts it up. Can't get to fall.
Wow, the home team is not getting its own bounces. $1:30 left. Down to the wire in the Rogers audience today. Oh boy, too easy.
Picked up another shot down low, puts it up and makes it count. Bench really starting to pick up for AI Black.
Well, this game was moved up to weather conditions, and it's stormy out there right now by the Black.
Play Elvis Strays down low again, puts it up, gets that one to fall.
What body control. In traffic, manages the spin dribble.
It's impressive what he's managing to do even off contact.
Approaching 30 points for him. He's got at least 25.
Again, 2-point game.
Leave that out there. Oh my
shot
goodness,
for three.
That.
Hey, goes!
Well,
the big man's got range.
You could tip your cap. The bank is open late, obviously, in London, ladies and gentlemen. RMC's running bank.
Elvis drives the middle.
Who's he going to call this on? So, yeah, this is one of those kind of star quality calls, and we'll take it. Was not called in the first half, was not called in the third quarter. I think Nam was straight up there. He looked rock solid, but Kobe gets the call, and Southwest will take it.
Big points needed. Southwest, Kobe needs to make these 2 free throws.
If someone would have said to you, Nam's going to hit a three-pointer with just over a minute to play to possibly win this game, I don't think anybody would have bet on it.
No, especially from that range. That was way beyond the arc.
That was like that was the attack line on the volleyball court, let alone the three-point line. He was really deep.
It's rare you see a big man with that kind of range. Very impressive.
Well, he did say bank at the very last second. I could hear him from our Rogers booth up here. Bank, he called it, so it's legit. All right, so Coach Barnes is gone with his second timeout. He should keep one in the bank because this is going to come down to a final possession game. My thoughts are right here. Kobe's got to make these, and then they've got to show pressure. So he's got to make both, and then they're going to show pressure, and hopefully the young AI Black is going to cough one up, and they can get an early transition basket. That should give them close the margin with the 4 points, close it to 1. Of course, easy for me to call that from the Rogers. On the floor, it's a different story.
Absolutely. That was his first shot, goes up and does count. Goes up, can't get it to fall though.
Well, still a two-possession game regardless of that score or not.
Hard pressure being played.
There's a smart move by McGregor. Hakeem goes right through the double team.
Ball goes out.
Bit of a travel.
Nolan, back down to Hakeem.
35 on the clock. 6 on the shot. Oh no, deep into the shot clock too.
Not a very good foul.
Bent is not happy. He's picked up his 4th, maybe his 5th.
He's been on the receiving end of a lot of these fouls, and it's tough to tell exactly what he's doing wrong every time.
Say again?
Tough to tell what he's doing wrong each time.
Yeah, that just looked like, I think there was a grab. I noticed as the big man was rolling to the basket, his shirt got, I couldn't quite see it from this side, but to me, you can see his shirt is untucked right now. I believe it was a shirt grab. Can make a 3, can't make a foul shot.
Did get a little benefit for Southwest here. Quick play, needs this go. Shot goes up, doesn't fall for 3.
I'm not sure what that is. That just hit the top of the backboard. If it hits the apparatus, it's out. The top of the backboard is still in. So 24 seconds left. It is a 2-possession game, but one of them has to be a 3. Cole Newton cold from 3 in his last 2 attempts. So those are 2 good open looks he had from pretty much wing corner is his favorite spot to shoot him from. He just unlucky. Sometimes it comes down to that. It's not that it's a bad shot or a bad shooter, just unlucky.
See maybe AI Black stole some of that luck earlier in the game.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Well, they've earned everything.
Absolutely.
They have earned everything here. What I particularly like, and so many times with a young team, it's hard to guess the pulse. It's hard to guess what DNA molecules are going to show up tonight, and they've all aligned. Tonight, they've countered. Tonight, they've come back from adversity. They played with a lead and then lost it. So it's been that counter punch, and they've been really tremendous here in the second half.
Absolutely. It's been a fantastic
and specifically
job.
Fourth quarter.
Absolutely. And I think coaching's a big thing. You got your team to buy in here, and they've been focused for the full game.
All right, it's not near over. Front guard or face guard by all defensive players. They're going to make them throw it over top. If anything, throw it over top. Do not let a straight-up catch happen here. Here it is. It's going to be it. Oh, he's got him sealed. Could be out. It is. It's going to be 8 seconds now. They got a shot at it.
Hard work to get it out.
Going to be close. It's going to be. Jeez, that was close.
That was very close.
Wow, that clock had just turned 18 when he was passing the ball over half. Let's call that 7.9 seconds to get it across. Good gracious.
Well, Southwest Black just got it over it. You're absolutely right. 7.9. That you can't draw it any closer than that.
No, you can't ask for better defense. All right, it's still 2 possessions. At this point, they do need a miss here. Cannot make this a 3-possession game. Southwest is, and they better box out.
Second shot up.
Doesn't drop. With the box out. Must have a 3. Got to fire it.
Down low. Elvis gets to the 3-point line, puts it up, and
there
gets it to go.
Now they get a steal.
Need a quick
over top. That's okay.
The other way.
That's okay. That's a good foul. No! Oh my goodness! He went for the ball. Oh, that's outrageous. So in basketball, there has to be a direct intent to go for the ball. And in this case, Donald did make a direct attempt. He went for the ball. Of course he was fouling. He went for the ball. You cannot judge the intent of the player as long as he goes for the ball. This is a referee deciding the game here now. And that's unfortunate because they've been, and the reason why I'm saying it's unfortunate now, AI Black gets the ball, and that's unfortunate.
There's 1 for 2 from the line. So back to a 2-possession game.
Yeah, it's 2 possession with 10, and they get the ball. Just make sure.
It's a very tough situation now for Southwest.
Referees are playing catch, trying to figure out where to inbound the damn ball. Here we go. 10 left. Boy, that's unfortunate. See, so here's my question. What's the difference between that and what happened on the layup?
Not too sure.
Obviously, they were fouling.
Yep.
And so at this point, it's in my estimation, the toughest thing to do is referee a game and make a judgment call. So it's easy for me to make judgment from up here. I get that part of it. But my issue is on that one, since it was the first incident, you call it as a standard foul, but then go warn the player and let them know. Next one, I'm calling that intent. Like you could communicate your way through it. He made the call. Game over now.
Yep.
6 points, 9 to play. 9 seconds.
Another timeout called here. But this has been a fantastic game by AI Black. coming in here and just managed to stun the home team.
Yeah, so a number of elements going into this, but the real bottom line is getting the message out there, no matter when and no matter who. There's no off days in the OSBA. There just isn't. It's that competitive every single night from top to bottom.
It also doesn't matter where each team is in the standings.
Nope.
Any team can beat any team any
Does
night.
not matter. Does not matter. A tremendous tip of the cap to Coach David Faduti. I hope I'm saying his name correctly, but he has his team well prepared, and he has been up and down and all around that bench for the full 40 minutes tonight. But a tip of the cap to he and his boys who came in here and just did a tremendous job of hanging around. You hang around on a visitor's court, you hang around, and good things can happen towards the end.
Absolutely.
And on the other side of the coin, it wasn't that Southwest did anything outrageously bad. Kobe was tremendous in the second half. They just came down to some clutch shots at the end, and the ball wouldn't drop for Southwest.
Just the luck just wasn't on Southwest tide tonight.
The forest was too thick to see through. That's a ride. That's a foul.
Quick steal brought down the other way.
That's a foul. Wow. Kobe Ellis couldn't get a call.
Basket made. Ellis puts it up, makes the three go. And that'll be it. Inbound pass, 1 second goes, and that's the end of the game. AI Black, huge victory.
Win number 3 for them on the year. And this is 2 in a row for them. They're actually on a big streak now. They won on Tuesday, and now they've won on Thursday in the Rogers Game of the Week.
As the AI Black stunned Southwest Academy, 101-95.
The coaches are just loving it. They're hugging. This is it's nice to see. They earned it. They earned it. There's no soft side to this. They earned this victory.
And we'll be back with our post game after this.